How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ass Hat Podcast here on YouTube. Now, this is a 80s film that I don't hear anybody talking about, but now that I bought it, and I got this in the Kino Lober Big Summer Sale 2023, a couple of people I've mentioned to a post about like, oh yeah, I've never seen it on HBO all the time. I'm like, oh, that's why I didn't hear about it. This was one of the first movies that for North America, for US, premiered on HBO. You know, my understanding, doing a little research, it was made for Canadian TV. And then, I don't know if they played on HBO first and played Canadian TV or played Canadian TV first, but this is The Park Is Mine with Tommy Lee Jones, Helen Shaver, and Yaphet Kotto are the big names. And Helen Shaver, I don't know what I know her from. Yaphet Kotto, of course, Alien. Tommy Lee Jones, you know, No Country for Old Men, Men in Black. It was just so much great stuff. I got it because of Tommy Lee Jones. I saw this cover. It was under $8, $7, something like that. I read a quick synopsis. I'm like, oh, Yaphet Kotto, this sounds kind of interesting. Let me take a chance. And I'm so glad I did. Matter of fact, the day it came in, I got my Kino order in. I bust open that box, and they shipped stuff really quick. For free shipping, I got it. I put in the order one day. The next day, they boxed it up, shipped it out the next day, and 2 days later, I had it. It's like, wow. And it went through Memphis. That's the thing, because it's coming from somewhere in Kentucky. It went through Memphis. I got it in 2 days. Wow. And Kino was great. And I'm going to give a shout out to, your channel got yanked, sir. I was going to say shout out to Pirate, too, for letting me know about the sale, but your channel got yanked. So you know what? I'm going to shout out the Movie Graveyard Podcast. The GOAT and a rotating panel of guest hosts cover movies. They dig up movies you ain't thought about in years, and The Park Is Mine might be showing up on there soon because him and I have been talking about this. But The Park Is Mine. Look at that great cover. All right, let's go to the back. He was the one veteran they couldn't ignore. Scream icon Tommy Lee Jones, blown away, stars in this explosive thriller about a Vietnam vet's drastic steps to make his country sit up and take notice. The war in Asia is over, but one disillusioned, disappointed ex-soldier decides to declare his own war, bringing attention to the unfair and unjust treatment of Vietnam veterans in America. An expert in jungle warfare and guerrilla tactics, but not in camouflage, actually. The ex-soldier uses lethal knowledge to take New York City's Central Park, takes in parentheses, you notice. Quote, sorry. Even Manhattan's streetwise cops under the command of sympathetic Frank Eubanks, Yaphet Kotto, report to Commissioner, I'll put aliens there, that's why I know him from, alien there, are no match for the skilled commander who, within hours, proclaims the park is mine. In a blazing confrontation that follows, the Vietnam War just might be fought all over again right here at home. Helen Shaver, The Believers, okay, yeah, and Lawrence Dane, Scanners, co-starring a suspense-filled action film featuring an atmospheric and haunting musical score by Tangerine Dream. The score I didn't like. Got another commentary about the film historian Nathan Thompson. Trailer guy. There ain't many extras, I'll be honest with you. But look at that blue hat. He's supposed to be camoed hot in this park. He's wearing that bright blue New York hat. All right, what happens is Tommy Lee Jones, he's a vet. He's separated or divorced from his wife. I'm not sure which. I can't remember. I've only seen this twice. Now, once with commentary, once without. She's not letting him see his kid. Every time he comes over to see his kid, she's like, oh, he's asleep because he's not been paying his child support. So she's not going to let him see the kid. He can't keep a job. He's got PTSD. You know, the guy went to Nam. He saw some shit. Then he gets a letter. He goes back to the little flop house he lives in. He gets a letter. He's getting ready to get kicked out of there anyway because he can't pay the rent. Buddy of his was dying from cancer or something and just took a dive off a building. But told him, hey, I got to hold all these weapons and all this stuff and rig the Central Park up. I was planning on going over there 3 days before Veterans Day, take it over to the park and hold it, the entire park with nobody in it, get everybody out hostage until Veterans Day to, get the attention on us vets. So Tommy Jones is like, well, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And there's explosive stuff. And parts of the film are filmed in New York City, but the park stuff is all up in Canada. I didn't know. I've never actually been in Central Park as far as I know. I asked my parents, because I've been in New York 3 times. Twice with them, and they're like, no, we didn't go there when you were. I was like, okay, I know I didn't go when I was there. But this is one of those because this is 85, and I'll give Kino this. I always put the year, if it's color black and white, the length, the time, the aspect ratio, what it's scanned, what the aspect ratio, and then the other number 4, and then if it's rated. It's Region A, but it's 1985. So this is a year after First Blood. This is one of the many films that saw, and they happened a lot more after Rambo First Blood Part 2. but saw that how popular that was and ripped it off. This one at least got what the first film was going for. A lot of them did not. A lot of them, oh, the vet goes back to save, you know, POWs, which that's a good plot, but the second Rambo film kind of lost the plot from the first one, you know. I've been on the mindset that that first film should have ended with the original, First Blood should have ended with the original ending of, you know, John Rambo killing himself. It does. This is good. I'll show you the other cover. There's two covers on this one. I prefer the one I got out, but this one, my understanding, this was like the VHS cover. It's not bad. And like I said, this is one of those where I was trying to get up to $50. I probably would not have bought this normally. Especially not because this is like a $30. I would have paid $30. This was like $7. I'll pay $6. Tommy Lee Jones, I enjoy him. And my whole thinking was, okay, I'll pay that for it. I'll watch it, but don't like it. I could probably sell it to somebody for $5. I'm paying $2 to rent it. I enjoy this enough, and I don't think it's ever gotten any kind of release besides like a VHS back in the day that it's going to stay in the permanent collection. I'm going to hold on to it. Oh, enjoyed the hell out of it. But you know what, folks? I don't want to go too long, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But yeah, go check this out. I don't know if it's streaming on anything. I will check real quick for y'all, though, because it's always a good way to try stuff out before you buy it, because the Kino sale is over as of probably today as I'm filming. Yeah, it's been over for 2 days. And if you want to know if something's streaming on something, there's this great little app. I got it on my phone, got it on my tab. It's called Just Watch. It's free. You create an account, you got to give them an email. So everybody, come on. It's 2023. If you do not have a throwaway email account you can use for shit like this, what the fuck is wrong with you? Email's free. It ain't hard to create a second one like, you know, Cody LL's bunk ass email, don't spam me, quit messaging me, Godzilla friend dude. You know, it ain't hard to do that. And then you create your Just Watch account, you tell them what streaming services you have access to. Of course, you know, if you're in a country, you get all the free ones you have access to, you can add them, but you don't know what you pay for. And then you just punch in what you're looking for, and it will tell you, hey, that is on. You know, this, like I was looking for the other night, we decided we wanted to see Smokey and the Bandit. I ain't seen Smokey and the Bandit in forever. Punched it in on that and found out it was on like 4 different things. Like, hell yeah. Or like just recently, I was telling a buddy of mine about Freaks and Geeks. He's a younger guy. A lot younger than me. He'd never seen it, but he'd heard of it. I was like, he goes, yeah, I want to see it. So I do 17 episodes of streaming. I was like, it's on a pile of stuff. I was like, okay, you have no excuse now. It's on like Pluto for free. Or maybe Tubi. Okay, the Park Is Mine, sadly, is on nothing streamer for free. You can get it for like, rent it for $4 off of Apple TV, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, Vudu, DirecTV, all that shit. But yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it would be. To me, it's worth the $7, but here it is. I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoy that. There's that thumb. I love the comments. Thank you for everybody comments. I want to shout out real quick my buddy Tom Smith. Cody, I shout you out all the time. You don't have a YouTube channel. We don't have one you put up video. Tom does do comic videos. If you're a comic guy and you're into oddball comic person, I should say comic. Not just men read comics, you know, ladies read comics, and people that don't identify either way read comics. Everybody reads comics. I want it to be like in Japan, where I've heard where everybody reads comics. You know, I love comics. But check out his channel. He covers oddball stuff. And he goes so in depth that a lot of times you finish watching, oh crap, I want to go read that now. Well, there's no scans. I guess I got to buy it. And you start digging through the back issue bins and all that. I'm out, everybody. Laters.